I am the business. There is no separate person. There is no separate taxpayer. It's me buying land or signing contracts, hiring employees, entering into agreements with people. It's all me, and it's on my tax return right now. So if I have an activity of buying something, selling something, earning income, what have you, I can't defer it to next year. There is not normally a way to do that. I can't split money with my adult son or my spouse. You know, there is no other person. If I'm a sole proprietor and I own real estate and I generate rent, then that rent is on my tax return as it's incurred. There is no other choice, and there is no other person. Don't be confused by trade names of Tom Thurmeyer operating as Happy Real Estate. That's just simply an operating as name or an obligation to disclose what name you're using when it's not your own. So in this example, sole proprietorship from an asset protection standpoint doesn't offer too much flexibility, too much protection, because it's me and all my stuff at risk. And I am the person, the entity, the taxpayer that enters into contracts and is responsible for taxes and GST and lawsuits and all that kind of stuff. As we've noticed from the earlier concepts of the sole proprietorship, we sort of have the issue of asset pooling. If I have my whole portfolio of properties or interests in property in my name, then it's all together. If I have a problem at one of those properties and get sued and a judgment is issued, then all of my properties, including my house, my car, my speedboat, or whatever, will be subject to that judgment. And, you know, that's a problem for most investors. That's unlimited liability, meaning I might have some finite amount in an investment, maybe $5,000 or $10,000, but if it goes awry, all of my assets are on the table. And so we often say it's sort of like an insurance policy or a buffet for creditors should something go wrong and they have a claim. Again, from an asset protection standpoint, not so great. Why do people do that? Why would they use such a tool? The answer is it's easy. It's easy breezy to set this up. I can just go and be myself and go do things. I can apply for mortgages, buy land, sign contracts, do what have you, and I'm good to go. But again, it's all me all the time. And from an asset protection standpoint, we don't normally wish to do that. So sole proprietor, no separate person, no separate taxpayer. A partnership is extremely important, and a lot of people misunderstand what this is in law. A partnership is relevant because, especially in real estate investing, folks will get together and they'll do stuff and say, you know, hi Bob, nice to meet you. I like real estate too. I've got some money, or you've got some money and I'm good with a hammer. Let's get together and do stuff. Buy a property, fix it up, or what have you. What we want to watch is that if a partnership is found, then in law it will have very distinctive results. It will result in legal and tax attributes. So the panel or the slide before you now is basically the legal test that a court uses to determine if there's a partnership or not. And it's a question of fact. What I mean by that is, if it's ever before the court is going to look to the